Welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. These are the inverts. The Balfouris are just here. They're doing pretty well. We rehoused them and they're all sitting on top of each other. Now today's video is rehousing a linothele fallax. Now the linothele fallax was actually described first in 1879 by Ferdinand Crush. And he discovered these guys and described them to science. Now true spiders, I know what you're going to say, Scott, it's not a true spider, it's a megalomorph. Well, yes it is, but for us, we've got tarantulas, we've got true spiders. So to keep it simple, we say tarantulas and true spiders, but if you want to go in depth, they're actually a megalomorph. Now we're going to be removing this girl from in here. She's a subadult female, so we'll be looking for a male. So if you've got one, let me know. And we're going to put her into a new house, and she's going to absolutely web it up something crazy. Anyway, sit back, relax, we'll get the music on and we'll get the rehousing on the go. Boom, so this is our 15 by 15 by 15 enclosure. The background is actually just velcroed on there, and the substrate we're using is 25% excavator clay, 25% koya, 50% sand. Got some leaves in there as well. We are going to have to dampen it down a bit because these guys do come all the way from South America. So what we are going to be looking for is, because this spider and this species is a curtain webbing spider, we need to create a lot of anchor points. You know, kind of what we do in the Balfouri communals, we need to do the same in this one. So we're going to position these pieces of tree root in such a fashion so hopefully she can get like a central base in the middle, and then hopefully she'll web out from there and we'll be able to see that kind of curtain web style that they do. She will really make advantage of every single webbing point that you can put into an enclosure. Now do spend some time just messing around and moving these pieces around to make it as appealing to you for yourself as possible. The spider doesn't really care, as long as she can hook up some web here, there and everywhere. She's very, very happy. At the back there's a space, so she might make that back part her den. Hopefully it will be in the middle. We are going to also need to put a water dish in here as well. And what we will do is top up that water dish and make sure we overspill it every time we do top it up, just to help with the humidity. And also spray the enclosure down once a week, only lightly, just a light misting will do this spider the world of good. And that is pretty much straightforward linothele fallax. We are now going to just spray down the whole of the enclosure, top up that water dish, then get our sweat on as we try and rehouse this stunning megalomorph. So we have got that all sprayed down. Again, just remember to top up that water dish and make sure you overfill it, just so that area there remains damp. So she's always got that humidity rising up into the air for her. And as always, every single time you rehouse or do an animal enclosure, always remember that water dish, even if they never use it. And here is the sub-adult female. I really did start sweating here because I do know how fast these guys are. You know, you hear absolute nightmares about them running around people's houses when they escape and all sorts. So when you do rehouse one of these, just take your time, make sure you've got catch cups everywhere. Maybe even get somebody else there as well, so that at least there's two of you in case it does a runner. But this is how I'm rehousing. Luckily, she's kind of made a platform of webbing in this old enclosure, and I'm just going to gently touch her legs to try and encourage her to go up into that catch cup. And then we're going to get the lid on the bottom and then hopefully get her into a new house all safe and sound. So she's gone up into the catch cup. So this allows me now to slide down the lid, but just be ever so careful, because you can see they do jump around, and you've got to be very, very careful. If you catch one of their legs anywhere near that cup lid, you can do it some damage. So just be careful. And the best way I've found of rehousing any spider, put your catch cup inside the enclosure, and then all you need to do is just remove the lid and let that spider come out in its own time. Don't get paintbrushes out to it, just let it come out and relax into its new house, and we're all good to go. This, by just leaving it to relax, gives it, kind of distresses the spider, gives it a better chance. So what we do is going to leave that for 10-15 minutes, and then we came back and she was out and about. Boom! So all the way from the South America, that is our linothele fallax, a megalomorph, a true spider, an absolute gem. These guys are very, very fast, so always be careful when you're rehousing them. The venom can take down a small mice pretty easy. Ours just I'm in awe of it. I can't wait to see the curtain webbing it makes. Compare it to maybe some of the tarantulas that we've got here at Scott's Inverts as well. In fact, I think what I might do is in 2 or 3 weeks time, if I get enough comments, we'll show you an update on her webbing, we'll show you the update on the GBB, and we'll show you the update on these, the 14 Balfouri juvenile colony as well. Show you all the webbing up they've done, and we'll have a web video, literally a webbing up video. If you want to see that, give this video a thumbs up, drop down in the comments as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button, get your notifications turned on so you never miss an upload. Thank you guys as well for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. We've got channel members, Patreon if you want to go one step further, but just you guys watching the video, I really do appreciate it. And as always, we shall see you again on the next one.